welcome back to my channel. This is a general reading for the Leo full moon that's happening February 5th, 2023. So let's get started. I've taken some major notes so I don't miss anything. This full moon with the zodiac sign Leo, which rules the heart chakra, is releasing what's not in our heart. And it's shining a light on that. So Leo's all about the heart. So maybe do a heart meditation, and also ruled by the sun. So do a solar plexus meditation so you can see what things are holding you back, what is within your fears. It's really shining a light on our desires, our dreams, our feelings, and our fears. So what we're doing is that we're preparing for the highs and lows to be released, and really paying attention to what's in your heart, which is bringing it inward. Leo is all about the heart. It doesn't doubt it. It follows it. So really what this is talking about is the real you. Really pay attention to what is coming up for you, whether it's in relationships, whether it's the relationship with yourself, your fears, your doubts, anxieties, your emotions, what you have not followed, maybe due to fear, due to a blockage. You want to clear that during this full moon, and you can do a full moon meditation and clearing the things that are wrapped around the heart and also the solar. This is also what it's talking about, is that this full moon has a nickname which is called the snow moon. And the snow moon has its name due to the cold temperatures and the snow that has been falling out. So we're using this energy right now in symbolically in overcoming obstacles and challenges that the snow would bring and cold temperatures would bring. So ask yourself, what challenges, what obstacles are you overcoming during this full moon? So listening to the guidance of your heart and soul by going within and really acknowledging what you're being called to release and to ignite, so you can make space. When we release something, we are actually igniting something new, because we're releasing the blockages and too much in the closet. So we're going to release our doubts, we're going to release our fears, we're going to turn inward to our heart, because the heart is where the truth resides, that real you, the you that wants to maybe write that book, the you that maybe is not comfortable in your home situation or in a relationship situation where something just doesn't feel right anymore. Now we're going to start listening to our heart. We're going to follow that passion. We're going to follow what ignites. Leo is a fire sign. So ask yourself what passions and what emotions are rising up for you right now, and what is actually changing, because we're constantly evolving and changing, and the feeling may be uncomfortable, and for some they'd like to stay in a more comfortable place of the known. But this lunar cycle is asking us really to bring that. Every full moon is endings, and it's about looking at what planted the seed last month and what is really coming into culmination and what is ending, so you can step into that deeper level of yourself. So being open to love, being open to self-care, self-love, and just trusting the moon. Just know that the full moon is here shining its light in areas of your life to release, for change to happen. So how does that happen? Is that Leo is about also having the courage, right? It's having that courage to go within. It has the confidence. Leo just knows. Leo doesn't doubt love. Leo doesn't doubt its value or worth. It goes within, and it just knows. It's the lion. It's moving forward. So there's an understanding here, understanding what you want and understanding what feels right for you. So you can be right now confronting a fear, maybe shifting your perspective and having the courage in shifting it and seeing it in a way, and asking yourself, how is this fear really serving you? And maybe saying, fear, I see you and you've done your job, but now I'm choosing to follow the path of my heart. Thank you for showing me that this fear exists within me, and recognizing that that is not the truth of who you are. Fear is false evidence appearing real. Future events already ruined. So we want to start looking at, what has been hindering me? What has been blocking me? And this way you can really be true to yourself, to your own heart, and start to experience yourself. Shine like Leo. Shine like the lion. and really step it up and follow your heart by facing those fears during this full moon, because change is happening, whether you're on board or not. It's just happening. So if you're being triggered, this is that turning point in choosing courage. For Leo, on the negative side, can be a coward. He doesn't want to move forward. It goes into the ego. It becomes selfish, self-centered. But this is selfishness in a different way. It's about what feels right. What am I to say no to? What am I to say yes to? Not from the place of the mind, but rather from the place of the heart. So we have choice, and you are ready to face that at this time in something that has held you back. So whatever that has held you back, ask yourself, what is it that I really wanted to do that maybe fear was holding me back, or other people's opinion, or my own belief systems, and not having value and not having worth in myself. But it's really in my heart that this belief has been in the way. So we're looking at, because full moons, we dive in deep, so we can do what? Do that shadow work in removing the fear by thanking it, by showing us the lie that is within the body. So, and then we go into following the light of our deepest desires that is guiding us home. And when I mean home, home into your true, authentic self, that once again is in the heart. The mind is meant to be a servant to the heart, not mastering the heart. So it's time to go inward and really live from our deepest self, from our deepest truth. This is the power of Leo's full moon, self-love and our passions, and letting go of our old habits and beliefs that hinder our growth to change, and allowing the universe to work with us. So we're going to start pulling, that came flying out. So it says it's time to take action, new moon in Aries. So whatever it is, another fellow fire sign is coming out and saying, whatever projects you've put aside, whatever self-care that you've put aside, whatever changes that you've put aside, it's time now to really start to take those steps towards that. Take small steps if you need to. So one step at a time is all that is needed for change to happen, because you're telling the mind that, hey, be on board with me. This is the direction that I want to go in. And look at that. From the Starry beginnings comes the card that says you are worthy. Absolutely. You are worthy. You're worthy of anything. Like I said, Leo does not say, no, I'm not worthy and I'm not going to go through with this. Actually, it aims for what it wants, right? Because the card of you're worthy says that you can believe in yourself, and that if you felt unworthy of receiving, this card is here to tell you to remove your doubts, because there's nothing that you can't have. Again, wanting to go through the belief systems and the core of where that comes from. And a lot of people go through that, especially worthiness. And then experiencing, where are these senses within your body. So listening to your higher self and asking spirit for guidance, that all is going to be achieved and manifested, but you must first believe in yourself, right? And accept that you deserve all the good things that this universe has for you. It's not that it's going to pick and choose. This person gets that person doesn't get it. But it's your belief system that can hold you back from the things that you desire, right? It's just the way it is. So our belief systems create. We have the card of extremes. So this full moon can also bring a lot of extremes, the highs and the lows, our emotions, the things that come up, maybe the things that you don't want to see. Really try to find a balance. So the balance is coming home to oneself. So if you've been experiencing a lot of negativity or a lot of darkness or a lot of self-doubt, it's time to bring balance into that. It's about finding neutrality and becoming neutral to the energies and finding that balance. As you're seeing with this card here, it says, learn how to handle crisis with calm and resilience. Seeking balance is superior to seeking extremes. There are better ways to handle conflict than rage and outrage. There may be someone who seeks to disrupt your business or life in some way. This too shall pass. So most of us can extreme, that snow, the snow moon, right? So there's extremes. There's the cold, there's the hot. But it's learning to go through the obstacles and the challenges with ease and not with a sense of panic, right? So we're learning balance. Balance is key into coming into this place of self-awareness, what is coming up, what takes me out of my zen, and really ask yourself that, what are you telling yourself? Are you giving your power away by allowing others to bring your mood up or down? So it's up to you how you do that. And then we have the card of attuned to the divine, new moon in Pisces. Again, you're not alone. Pisces, the emotional feelings, and we've got new moon, so it's about you really stepping into this place of attuning to your higher self, attuning to the divine, to the spirit realm, and really acknowledging that you are consciousness, that you are spirit, that you are here to co-create and dance with the universe. And when you let go of what other people think that is right for you, and you let go of your doubts and the lack of worthiness, and when you let go of your fears, what you're doing is that you're really starting to come into who you truly are, in which is love. You're here to experience all that is from a beautiful place, right? You're here to really, it's like a wake-up call. You're awakening to your higher self. Let's pull a couple tarot, and then I'll do a mystical journey, and let's see what is coming out. Six of Inspiration. Yeah, what we're doing is that and look at the other card that came with us, Leo. This is about you sitting on top of that mountain, the head of the lion, having the courage to see things from a higher perspective, seeing yourself shining, seeing yourself successful, seeing yourself, allowing yourself to step out the comfort zone. You've got this. You have this. You have the courage and the worth and the value and the love within yourself to create whatever reality, whatever success means to you, wherever in your life right now that you need to really look at and to let go of the past, of the pains, of that feeling betrayed by the universe or by another. It's time in releasing that, and it's time to say, you know what, I have the courage right now to really step into this instead of going back into that place of staying in the comfort of the old, of the pain. So you're releasing all these things, and as you do, you're going to step into something so very beautiful. I did bring out this deck that is called Mystical Journey Oracle, and we're just going to pull a quick card and see what this card self. Look at that. Eternal self and self-realization. I mean, seriously, number 23 and number 13. So you are completely and truly being asked right now, what is the card of self-realization is awakening you to you. As you see, there's two people, but those both going towards spirit, they're both you. But are you going to heed the call of your soul? Are you going to go with what excites you, with what thrills you? Are you going to listen to the whispers of your intuition as you feel excited and move through this? You're realizing who you are with the eternal self. This is referring to the real self beyond the ego, beyond the human form, the self that survives beyond death. The eternal self card embodies the concept of representing the part of your soul that inhabits a human body to live a lifetime on earth. And it is the soul that sends a beam of light like a hologram to play in the earth classroom. You came here for a reason, and you have set a set of goals to fulfill while you're here. Your current lifetime is a quest you accepted before you were born. Your quest could be to make you, your quest could be to do what makes you happy and follow your dreams, even though others may be trying to stop you with logic and pessimism. Or it could be to master the art of focusing on your goals without distraction or procrastination. Perhaps your goal is unconditional love or stepping into your personal power. It could be release family trauma, so the bloodline of ancestral suffering finally stops with you. As you heal, so too do your ancestral descendants. And it's so beautiful because this is why we are here. We are here to really become this self-realization of that, who am I? And as you do, as you ask these questions of who am I, you're really stepping into the higher self, to the higher mind. We are going to go ahead and pull a MoonMagick card, and let's just see what this card we're going to end it with. I'm just going to take this card, and it's gratefully I surrender my struggle. There you go. Until next time, I'm sending you so much love, so much light. Please hit like, share, and subscribe. Namaste.